I, Susan Hong, having been elected chairman for the municipality of Diego Martin, do hereby declare that I take the said office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfill the duties thereof according to the best of my judgment and ability. Declare that I am qualified as follows. I am entitled to be, and I am, in fact, enrolled as the burgess of the municipality of Diego Martin. I am a citizen of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, Madam CEO. Member of Parliament for Diego Martin West, the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. the Honorable Keith Christopher Rowley, Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government, Minister Kasim Hussein, the Honorable Member of Parliament for Diego Martin Northeast and Minister of Finance, Mr. Colm Aimbert, Permanent Secretary, Councillors, Aldermen, ladies and gentlemen, well-wishers, members of the press, members of national security, good afternoon. It was with great pleasure and heartfelt thanks that I say thank you to the leadership for the confidence they placed in me. I feel humbled and I am able, ready, willing to do the service of Trinidad and Tobago, not just to name the name, just in the region, but my country. I give God the praise and the thanks and the glory. It will be remiss of me if I did not thank the chairman, executive, and the wider membership of Diego Martin West constituency for their overwhelming love, support, encouragement, and for the position of which I am eminently qualified. I look forward to working with all members of council as one team. So let us stay focused as we chart the course, as we chart our way forward. It will be tough times ahead, but we can do this. We look forward to local government reform. Local government reform is a must. As your incoming chairman, it is a pleasure and honor to serve not just the region, but by extension the country. As we take our oath of office, it's no longer about us as individuals or business as usual. It's about us working together as a team to improve the quality of lives to our burgesses by providing a healthier, safer, cleaner region. The Diego Martin Regional Corporation is blessed to be in an all PNM corporation, councillors. But this should not make us complacent to separate ourselves into cliques or fight each other. We must work together to make this region the envy of all. This is serious times, and we have some rough times ahead. We are expected to do more with less. With this in mind, we look forward to the reform with anticipation. The region, the region look forward to provide the kind of services that is required from local government. We can do this. We know we will never be able to please everyone. But I want to quote from a great political philosopher, Plato. Whatever we do, it must be for the greater good of our citizens. I thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Madam. I want to extend congratulations to the new chairman, Chairman Susan Hong, and congratulations to you, your vice chairman, aldermen, and all councillors of the Diego Martin Regional Corporation. On my way here this afternoon, I don't know if I observed something here, and I think I should bring it to your attention and the CEO's attention. I don't know if you all have a committee for tourism. You have one? You should consider having a committee for tourism, because driving the way here, and I show you have a representative for this area, it will enhance the corporation. But I didn't come to give any instructions or directives. I just came to say congratulations to you all. I wish you all the best. You have given an opportunity to serve, and serve with humility. Make sure that you listen to all your burgesses, your complaints. And we are in local government reform mode right now. And under our Prime Minister, we are ensuring that local government reform takes place. We had it for years, years and years, but this time, under this Prime Minister, under this government, we will have local government reform. So, with these few words, I'd like to thank you all for inviting me. This is not the last you will see me. I'll be in contact, in regular contact with you, Madam Chairman and Madam CEO, because I announced the government is planning a cleanup campaign, and you all are on top of everything, because you all having the cleanup as usual. But this will be a general cleanup in Trinidad for all the citizens, and I want everybody involved. This will be on a volunteer basis. We have volunteer contractors and everybody coming together. The whole region, the whole country will come together by the middle of January. I'll inform you all shortly. But we are here to work, and you all know I like to work. So we will work together. So may God bless you all, bless the Diego Martin Corporation, the people of Diego Martin, and our country. Thank you very much.
I now invite Dr. the Honorable Keith Rowley, Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, to bring his address.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairman, Chairman of the Diego Martin Corporation, Councillor Susan Hong, outgoing Chairman, Councillor Kathy Christopher, other councillors, my cabinet colleagues, Minister of Finance, Minister Colin Imbert, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Senator Kazim Hussein, members of the public service, permanent secretaries, members of the community of Diego Martin, members of the cadet force, members of the protective services, members of the media. I'm very happy that I didn't see on the program my name and feature address, because I would have had to decline. I'm sure you're having difficulty hearing me. I must apologize for my voice, which is just returning after a vacation somewhere. In fact, the last couple of days I didn't have a voice, so I'm satisfied that today I can say a few words of greetings to this new executive of the Diego Martin district. I want to congratulate all of you, particularly the returning councillors, for offering yourselves again and for being elected to serve another term in the corporation. I also would like to especially congratulate the new councillors for offering yourselves for public service and for being successful, those of you who are elected councillors and for those of you who are aldermen. Public service is not easy, but as the outgoing chairman said, if you are dedicated to public service, you would find public service quite rewarding, because you are having an involvement in the improvement in the quality of the life, not only of your family, but of your entire community. And the Diego Martin community remains one of the most attractive communities in Trinidad and Tobago. This community is very diverse. It has some of the best locations excuse me, in the country. It has some of the best real estate, but it does have some of the challenges that you'd find elsewhere in the country. But by and large, virtually anybody from anywhere else in the country would feel satisfied to have the opportunity to live in Diego Martin. And your job as executive of the corporation is to ensure that the quality of life in Diego Martin, and by Diego Martin I mean the entire corporation within the valleys of the East, Central and West, that the quality of life of all the Burgesses, whoever they might be, wherever they might be, enjoy an improvement in that quality as a result of your stewardship. And it's not just a question of spending more money. Because as I always say when I speak about public monies and public responsibility, is that it is not always about how much you spend. It's about what you do with it. And at this time in the history of Diego Martin and the history of Trinidad, we, having come out of a general election, a local election, where the issue in the campaign is the government's commitment to local government reform, it will take a corporation like Diego Martin to take up the challenges involved in local government reform and demonstrate that local government reform can work and can work to the benefit of all the Burgesses. Because you are better organized, your community is better organized, and I presume that the quality of your infrastructure makes it relatively easy to let the offerings of local government reform be practiced in Diego Martin in such a way that you can be the major beneficiary of some aspects of that reform. For example, one of the major offerings of the local government reform program that is going to be implemented, make no mistake about it, we are setting about to bring about these changes. And one of the main noticeable changes that you will see is that you as an executive would be required to collect and keep within your own coffers the land and building taxes of the Diego Martin area. And that being so, it automatically means that you would be much better off than most other corporations. Because of the layout and the geography and the physical infrastructure, you will be able to very easily identify these units and to operate a relatively simple program in ensuring that your Burgesses make their contribution by paying their taxes and you collect it on time, and then you set about to use it for the benefit for which the taxes have been levied. I want to say to you that this period of your service will also be another exciting period for the simple reason that I can't remember the year, but I was there. I was in a P&M government, and I was invited by the Minister of Local Government, my friend Ken Valley, to a function outside West Mall. And when I got there was a huge tent, and there were people sitting on white chairs, and there was music, and there was all kinds of things, because it was the turning of the sod for the Diego Martin Corporation headquarters. I think that had to have been about 2007. It must have been either 2006 or 2007. But the long and short of it is that I saw the drawing. I didn't see the engineering drawing, but I saw the architect's drawings of the building. It's quite an impressive building. But I never saw the building built. The Minister of Finance is here. And I can tell you that at the level of the cabinet, we have already taken a decision that the next two head offices to be built would be Pinal and Diego Martin. So in the next few weeks, you will see tenders being invited for the head office for Pinal and for Diego Martin, and I trust that that would be the beginning of a construction that will come to pass. So I expect that the next time we're swearing in a council, that it will be in the corporation's chambers. I also want to tell you that we have just come out of a local government election, which we won, because we held out to the people of Trinidad that there are certain developments to come. And while we didn't have a lot of public meetings in Diego Martin, there was one in Siparia where I spoke on the expectation of the elevation of the status of the township of Siparia. And I also meant Diego Martin, where it is my expectation that before the end of your term, that Diego Martin would rise to the status of borough. And similarly, we expect that that will happen in Siparia, because it is the expectation that as we move towards these local government reform proceedings, that one of the ways of getting the best of them is to develop the organization of the townships of the country to make the units more manageable and to let them benefit more from what is going to come in the local government reform program. So you, as managers of the local corporation here, you are required now to begin to prepare for that development. And maybe within 18 months or so, we should be in a position to elevate Diego Martin to the status of borough. But that's going to come as soon as you get a proper location. I think we have been very patient in Diego Martin to have run this corporation out of 2 old houses for a while, and now that the time has come to get a proper corporate headquarters in a very good location, the Minister of Finance has confirmed that the funds will be available for the construction of these 2 locations. So you have an incentive to do well. I wish you well. I want to congratulate all of you for offering yourselves, and to congratulate Diego Martin for being the only corporation run by women. It just turned out that way. But after all, we are in the West, and the West is the best. So I want to ask you all, I heard from the platform, I think it was the chairman, mentioning the word clique. I don't want to hear that word again. You are a team. You have to support each other. You have duties. Not all of you have the same skills and talent, But if all of you put your head together, you will move and remove mountains in Diego Martin. You are a team. We have great expectations of you. And let us make full use of the experience in the council, of the youth in the council, of the men in the council, of the women in the council, because we believe that we live in the best part of the country, and it falls to us to ensure that we give the youngsters who are coming up the best opportunity to also say that Diego Martin is the best part of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you very much for serving, and I wish you all a very successful term.